What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to J Sports. If you can tell, I've got my Dodger jersey, babes. My Dodgers jersey. Well, it's not a jersey, it's just shirt, babes. It's a shirt now. My cables are getting all tangled in cables. I'm rhyming because I'm so super excited for the NLDS, ladies and gentlemen, against the Padres. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Press the post notification bell so you never miss another one of these videos. And make sure you support us on PayPal. They say that by supporting us on PayPal, the Dodgers would win the NLDS. I'm just saying that that might happen. Now, I wanted to do this video because the Dodgers have released their official 26-man roster for the NLDS. Now, there's a couple takeaways, and I'm not doing background music because it's a lot of work, but there's a couple takeaways I wanted to go over, and that is that the Dodgers did not put on the worst pitcher in all of baseball. I hate the dude. I know people, the person's different from the player. Nope, too bad. I'm me. I'm pessimistic. I'm cynical. Craig Kimbrell, so they let him go. He melted faster than Olaf, as D-Mac would say. He's just awful. They did not have him on. He was okay in the first half. Coming off the All-Star break. His strikeout rate was up. Down, I'm sorry. The contact was up with the ball. The walk rate was up. He had 5 walks even when he was demoted down. So, I mean, he's just a terrible player. Now, another person not in, David Price, Justin Brule, and Caleb Ferguson. David Price, I kind of understand, but he did a little bit better this year. Caleb Ferguson, he was okay. But down the stretch, he just wasn't the Caleb Ferguson that would be needed. And then, of course, you have the two position players that were fighting it out, duking it out, Hanser Alberto and Miguel Vargas. Listen, I preferred Hanser for his outfield abilities. I preferred Hanser just because of that. He's not that great at the plate either. So there you go. Vargas, he had a sub 500 OPS. I just wasn't in on him, but they chose Miguel Vargas over Hanser Alberto. Hanser Alberto will be in the dugout, so at least he'll be there cheering on his team. I personally would say, nah, you don't have me in the roster. I'm leaving. But then again, if someone gets injured, hopefully not, knock on wood, then he'll be in there maybe. But if a player is taken out during the series, he has to be out for the subsequent series. So I'm really hoping that that's not the case. Now, another few key players that are in. Dustin freaking May. Now, Dustin May, again, he was okay. He was very good in his first start back against Miami. Then against the Padres, he had that game where he was just giving away, I think, like 6 runs. He was acting like a little kid. His command wasn't there. And then in other games that he started, his command just wasn't there. The strike zone wasn't in his eyes. It just, and he said, don't blame TJ. So we can't blame TJ. We got to blame him. And it just wasn't there. So I think he'll be in the bullpen, as we'll discuss now when we read the list. And of course, Dave Roberts said that maybe 2-3 innings tops with him. I say maybe 1-2 innings, 1 2/3, 1.5, something, because I don't really trust him to go 2-3. I love Dustin May. He's mesmerizing. He's amazing. He's May-tastic. He's just awesome. But I would say he needs to build up. They were originally going to leave him for the NLCS, but now they did it for the NLDS. Blake Trynan is another dude that's in. He was out for his shoulder tear. Then he came back, and then he had that shoulder soreness after 2 games. He went out, came back in for the 3rd game, and then went back out. So, again, that shoulder inflammation, I think, is what it was. So, I don't know how good he is. They say that he was doing really well. They say that he was his stuff looks really good. So, I'm not really sure. And he also wouldn't listen to Neil Alatraj to get the surgery. So, make what you will of that. Now, of course, another dude that's in is Brusdar Graterol, the bazooka. Brusdar is all right to me. He wasn't the Brusdar that we were used to from like a year ago in 2020 as well. So I'm curious to see how they will use him. I think Brewstar and Dustin May and Blake Trayce, they might use as, middle. Maybe Heaney goes and then those three go, and then because I just don't see them doing as well. Now, another player that I'll go over, CT3, Chris Taylor, is also in. He had that cortisone shot because of that neck injury. He missed the last 5 weeks or so, or the last week, the last 5 games of the season. So, I mean, he went against Justin Brule and Victor Gonzalez, and they say that his stuff is there, his hitting is there. So maybe they'll use him on the outfield more. I don't know, but let's go over this list, and we're gonna go in order of positions because that's how this website has it. So for the catchers, the two of them that we have is Will Smith and Austin Barnes. I'm happy that Will Smith is in. Will Smith is absolutely incredible, to over 289 with runners in scoring position. Austin Barnes, he's Barnesy, great at running, just awesome. Our 6 infielders, we've got Freddie Freeman, Gavin Lux, Trey Turner, Max Muncy, Justin Turner, and Miguel Vargas. Again, I'm happy that Justin Turner's in. He's the icon. He's amazing. Luxy, he's absolutely great. Muncy, when he really gets off, he gets off. He goes off. Trey Turner, I mean, what else can you say? He was batting champ for 2 years. He didn't make it this year, but his slides are amazing. He always got a hit. He was just amazing. Freddie Freeman, I mean, he's Freddie freaking Freeman for a reason. He's just absolutely incredible. He won the Roy Campanella Award, barely lost out on the batting title. He's Freddie Freeman. That's all I got to say. For the 5 outfielders, Mookie freaking Betts. What else do I need to say? Cody Bellinger, I'm not so happy that he's in. Of course, it was between him and Trayce Thompson, but they're both in, so I'm excited. Cody Bellinger, Chris Taylor, Trayce Thompson is in. Thank God, I thought they weren't going to put him in. Joey Gallo. And then, of course, we have our starting pitchers. So the starting pitchers, we've got 4 of them. We've got Julio Urias for game 1. A bunch of lefty-heavy pitching staff here. Bunch of lefty pitchers. Urias for game 1. Clayton Kershaw, game 2. Tyler Anderson, game 3. Tony Gonsolin, game 4. So the Catman is back. I'm excited to see what he has more. Last game he did all right. So hopefully he can go 6-7 innings. Clayton Kershaw, 5 innings, I expect. Urias, probably 6. Together, Urias, Kershaw, and Gonsolin have done 10 starting games. They've got a .15, I think 1.5 or 1.56 ERA against them. Only 2 home runs within those 10 starts. So, I mean, just a brilliance all around in that whole thing. Now, for the 7 right-handed relief pitchers in the bullpen, we've got Evan Phillips, Tommy Kahnle, let's see, Brewstar Graterol, Chris Martin. I love Chris Martin. I'm glad we got him. Blake Trynan, Yancy Almonte, and Dustin May. Now, Yancy Almonte, I like Yancy Almonte, and you already know what I think of Dustin May. Now, the 2 left-handed relievers, the 2 left-handed relief pitchers. We've got Andrew Heaney and Alex Vesia. Vesia, I think he could go 1 or 2 innings. He gets in trouble with a lot of walks, and the Dodgers don't really walk a lot, so I would be careful with that. Andrew Heaney, he is Home Run Heaney for a reason, which is why he was moved to the bullpen. He was a starter. He wasn't doing very well. In fact, it was not the kind of pitching we needed out of him. He just wasn't it. Now, I'm personally excited for this roster. I'm excited for the Dodgers to be able to come out on top. Manny Machado said he was going to make the Dodgers regret not signing him. Manny, F you. No one likes you. You didn't even want to be in the Dodgers. You're in a team that sucks ass, and the Dodgers are about to show you. Now, I'm hoping that the Dodgers do what they need to do. They need to what they need to do is just make the Padres hit a bunch of base hits. Just a bunch of base hits, because it takes them like 4 or 5 hitters in a row just to score 1-2 runs. I mean, they're not that big on home run scoring. They're like 8th or whatever. I'll do a video on that too. So, very good roster. I'm excited to see. Now, it can change in the NLCS, whatever they need to do, and especially in the World Series. I'm just excited, and we'll see what happens. Now, this is the official NLDS roster. Things can change, I'm sure, but this is the official thing. The game starts at 6:37 Pacific Standard Time. So, everyone, get your hot dogs, get your burgers, get your sodas, get your beers, get your juices. Don't get juice, but whatever. And start watching this game because, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Los Angeles Dodgers. That's right, the Dodgers. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. What do you think of this bullpen? What do you think of the starting pitchers, not the relievers? What do you think of the infielders, the outfielders, the catchers? What do you think of everyone that's on the roster? Do you think Blake Trynan, Dustin May, Bruce Starr should be in? Do you think Hanser Alberto should have been in over Miguel Vargas? Do you think Craig Kimbrell, it's right to not have Krumble in the games because he just wasn't that closer? Let me know in the comments down below. And make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Press the post notification bell so you never miss another one of these videos. And make sure you support us on PayPal because that's how the Dodgers will win. All right, see you guys.